As you all know, the year 2022 is over and we are in a new year, 2023. A year of great things, a year of achievement, a year of prosperity, a year of self-determination. Yes, self-determination. And I'm sure that is why you are here. That is why you want to know, you want to hear what is going to happen next. If you're just coming across this platform and you're not a member, let's build it together. Just tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. And also very important, like and share this video so other people will have access to it. So YouTube can also notify more people about this video. Professor Banji Akintoye. Yes, Professor Banji Akintoye. Yoruba Nation. As you know, this platform is dedicated to bringing to you the latest. And the latest is here. And I want us to deal with it. And I'm going to be here with you. We are going to watch it from the beginning to the end. We are going to talk about it. We are going to dig deep into it. Let us find out what is this 2023 for self-determination, for Yoruba Nation, for progress in Yoruba land.
This is my New Year message to the Yoruba Nation. Because the world is watching us now, we are very close to our goal, and the world will see how we are performing, how we are operating, how we are behaving among us. It is important that the world must understand what I am saying to you now. So I dáríjì pé mi ò sọ ní Yorùbá lè dé wa, ó kù díẹ̀ ní ìdíkẹ́ nìkan kan máa sọ fún yàn bá tó bá yá. Ara nǹkan tá à ń sọ fún àwọn tá a máa sọ fún àwọn tí Ọlọ́run máa gbé síwájú pé kán ṣètò wa ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ English ti tán o, ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá lélẹ́yìí o. Iṣẹ́ yín ni láti rí pé gbogbo wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ Yorùbá. For now, however, we are still beholding onto the world. And that's the nature of the struggle. No country can, no people, no nation can say, we are now on our own and we don't care. We care very much. We should care because we need the world to help us to step onto our own feet. Praise the Lord for his blessings. The first thing I want to say is to thank God for his blessings on the Yoruba nation. Very early this morning, a young man from some village in Ekiti was demonstrating the car that he has designed on his own entirely without looking at any car. It's unbelievable. That's the character of the Yoruba culture, the Yoruba future. That our young people will be stepping forward. They will be coming home from all directions and inventing and creating businesses and dazzling the world. I have no doubt that that is what is going to happen. It took Singapore to rise from a poor country to one of the first world countries in 10 years. We Yoruba, we don't need 10 years. We only 4 or 5 years. So we must thank God. We are a special people. I'm asking the Yoruba people to recognize something, namely that we are a special people, and we must praise the Lord. So while we praise the Lord, while we are thanking God, let us develop the spirit of forgiveness. In the course of the years of our struggle, we want our own country. We don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. Groups that form today will disintegrate tomorrow and will form another day and so on and so forth. The consequence of that is that there are little pockets of anger, bitterness among us. Especially against me as the man they see as the leader of it all. People fight in their own organization. I don't even know what they're doing there. But in the end, it is me that people will say, Babanani, and so on. So I don't deny anything. I just have please forgive me, and let us move forward. And among those of my own generation who started with me, I owe you a special apology. Come back and let us work together for the benefit of our people. It's not your benefit or my benefit. We are too old to be benefiting from this thing. It is your children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, yours, that we are doing all this for. Let us come back together. Let us work together. I assure you that my heart is open and ready to accept all. That my arms are stretched forth to accept all my former friends who have, for one reason or other, moved away. I want to say I apologize to young men like that I thought are the real makers of this revolution. People like George Akintoye. You send him to go and do something, you can be sure he will be there producing whatever you ask him to do. He was selfless. I remember at some point I said, we are giving this young man a task, and he is running around the country, getting together, spending his own money, and nobody is asking him how much we owe him. And I asked him, he said, Baba, I wasn't going to tell anybody. I just want to get the thing done. No, and I said, no, it's wrong. We must make an arrangement for him to get some of his money back. And we paid him a little, and he was very grateful for it. There are many such young men. I want to thank you all for what you have contributed to. Yeah, one thing or other, I have offended you, or somebody has offended you, and you are taking it off on me, and I'm taking it off on the struggle. Please don't do that. Please stop doing that. Let's come back together and let us work for our country.
Now you heard what Professor Banji Akintoye said. And this is very important. It is something that everyone should take note of. A lot of people have lost hope. They've lost trust. They are not comfortable. They are not happy for the kind of action that Madam Onitiri took. And they expect Professor Banji Akintoye to come out to speak, rain curses, fire shots, but he's a wiser person. He has said it. He said, if there is something that I've done that needs to be cleared, that he's a human being. He said, why don't you come out to speak about it? Tell me. Some people are even trying to drag Sunday Igboho into it. They want him to be in between it. But he has said it doesn't matter if he's a man or a woman that declares Yoruba nation. The most important is that we achieve that Yoruba nation. The most important is that we get what we want. The most important is that we get to our promised land. We are talking about a nation, not a local government. We are talking about a nation, not just one, small club somewhere. We are talking about getting a nation from the hands of criminals, from the hands of wicked people, from the hands of oppressors. So it's not going to come as an easy task. It's going to come with a cost, with a price, and that is exactly where togetherness, focus, and maturity needs to come in. It is very important, like I said, to have all hands on deck, everyone prepared to usher ourselves into that new nation. And of course, we need to develop ourselves. We need to rebuild ourselves from inside. Let us listen more to what Professor Banji Akintoye has to say.
Thank you. Oh, my son Victor Taiwo is back on my side. And he's my son. I mean, it's like I am the biological father of this young man. I can't take him away from my heart. And he's a wonderful person. He loves the Yoruba nation powerfully. I ask you, bring your friends, bring everybody back. Let us work. Let us come together again. The struggle is coming to an end. I will hate to see you out there, away outside the door. No. Outside the door does not belong. You do not belong outside the door. You belong right in the center of everything. There are many of you, I can't be mentioning many names. And then there are those of my own age, my own generation. One thing or the other, you are angry with me, please forgive. Let us come together and fight for the liberation of our people. We are close to the end of the struggle now. Nigeria is no longer able to hold us. We are a special breed. So let us do it together. Let us come together. Let us do it together. Let us succeed together. Let us launch our people on the path to prosperity together. I beg of you, and I love you all. Thank you. Finally, not finally, there are people who believe that the way to prosper in a thing like this is to be evil. So to go and do things evil against their fellow men, to say things that are not true, and so on. If you are one such people, no, it cannot succeed. This is a struggle that God himself has anointed, that God himself is promoting. So don't think that you can do evil and succeed with it. If there's anybody hiding in the back somewhere, and pushing you to go and do evil in this struggle, please tell them you can no longer do it. I beg of you. In your own interest and in the interest of your children forever. Because in everything that we are doing now, we are building our own images for the future. The images that our children will handle and love or hate. Don't let us give our children images of ourselves that they will hate. Let them love our image. Stop talking evil about your fellow men. Especially stop telling lies against your fellow men. It will not make this struggle to stumble, but it will make your image to stumble. I beg of you, don't do that to yourself. And the Yoruba nation is on the path to success. The prospects are wonderful. I started by talking about the young man whose story woke me up this morning. Young man from some village in Ekiti who put together on his own for 4 years, he said. For 4 years, he's been putting together. Now he has a car, a viable car. Wow. How many such boys are there? How many such girls are there? How many of you are there? Your Odua land is waiting for you to come rushing back from where you are to fill this land with creativity, achievement, accomplishments. And I know you can do it, and you will do it. So the prospects are good. The Yoruba nation will produce great engineers, great inventors, great entrepreneurs, great business people. As an old friend of mine used to say, we are going to be a land of beauty, a loving, laughing, illuminated nation. That's what the Yoruba nation will be. We are going to start this year. We have our own country, then we move forward very rapidly. I know you will be coming rushing back. The doors will be open, and the policies of the government will be there to help you to settle down quickly and to begin to produce, to achieve, to accomplish. Congratulations. Congratulations to our young people. The psalmist says, they that go out weeping shall return with singing. You went out weeping because there was no hope left in your country called Nigeria. But you are going to come back singing. He said, he that goes out weeping, but carrying the good seed in his hand, shall yet return with the happy harvest in his hand. Yes, the good seed is in your hand. You went out there to acquire more knowledge, to acquire more education, to acquire more skill, to love your country more, to contribute to the struggle for your country. Congratulations. Yeah, you are going to come back to your land and perform miracles that will astound the world. Thank you. And finally, the challenges. Don't let us forget the challenges. The Fulani said they want to conquer all of Nigeria and turn it into one single Fulani homeland. Don't think of Yoruba land as part of that your homeland.
You heard what Professor Banji Akintoye said. What are your thoughts? What are your reaction about it? It is very important that we are all progressive minded. A lot is going to happen this year, 2023, and no one should give room to any form of lukewarmness. Nobody should be tired. Nobody should begin to fight each other. It shouldn't become a fracas. No, self-determination will always come with different class of people. There are people who are there to disrupt. These people have been paid by politicians. There are people who join self-determination because they want freedom. This is what we are talking about. Let this year be a new year, a year of more progress, a year of forward thinking, a year of progressive thinking, a year where everyone's hands is on deck, a year where we all deal with success as if we already have the success already. And I'm talking about the self-determination. I'm talking about what everybody wants. Enough is enough. We cannot allow these criminals, these politicians to sit down somewhere. They sit in their boardroom, they organize themselves, and they execute whatever it is, of course, with the help of the system. While you are there without any proper plan, and even the little plan that is on ground, you are still fighting and trying to break each other. Do not forget to subscribe once again. If you are just new here, please tap on the subscription button and also like and share so YouTube will notify more people about this video. Thanks for watching.